at the same time, you can talk to me. What's you guys' suggestion? Or if you want to talk about McDonald's hamburgers, you want to talk about McDonald's. We were talking about that last hour when we were doing the scroll through social media. A lot of people are not going to McDonald's anymore for meals. There's a lot of people who are not wanting to go to McDonald's because their food has chemicals in it. Now I've had a friend of mine who, friends of ours who help take care of my wife, and they take care of, we talk a lot, and we were talking a lot about how foods have changed since the 60s, since the 70s, since the early days when you could go to McDonald's and not worry about what's in that meal. Okay, there was a time when you didn't worry about that, okay? There was a time, really. Honest. There was a time when you didn't worry about what was in a McDonald's hamburger like you do now. And this is just what I'm saying. It's a shame, but apparently now you can't trust what you eat. And I've been around there. I've been stubborn about it. You know me. Have a hard time giving up things. I gotta be honest with you, folks. I hate change. I'm not a person who really adjusts to change very well. I don't like when things change. I don't like when the fact that McDonald's is ruining their meal, and I don't like the fact that things change. Music has changed. Radio has changed. Television has changed. And sometimes I can't accept it. Really can't. There are times I just can't accept it. I don't like change. I don't like progress, to be honest with you. I think some progress isn't worth it. I don't think all progress is good. Some progress is not. And gotta tell you, folks, I am one that does not like progress. One way or the other, I just do not like progress. Some progress I just don't like because it's really progress for the no good. It's really progress that really, be honest with you, why can't my attitude is, why can't people just leave well enough alone? Why do people have to take something and ruin it? You know? Why do people have to do that? I mean, why can't things just stay the freaking same, for crying out loud? You know? I mean, really. Why can't we just leave things at be? What do you think about that? Give me a line on that. Post it to me. Tell me if you do not like progress sometimes. Let me know about it. I want to hear from you. This is the Gary Russen program, and this is GJRB Online on Spreaker all over the United States.
Whether it's baseball, basketball, hockey, even bowling, it's covered on Gary J's sports page. I'll talk about what's going on in the world of sports all over the USA. We'll read you interesting articles about the players and even keep up with the scores of the games going on live. I'll even have guests from time to time and just talk sports. Better than any newspaper page, it comes alive. Gary J's sports page, alternating Saturdays at 2 o'clock Central on GJRB Online. On the next Gary J's radio and television classics, I'll be remembering some of the great TV stars that died recently, like Donna Douglas, James Best, and Susanna Crowe, the youngest Partridge. Also, more cast commercials and a new format change for the show. TV guide listings from May of 1967. Just having fun, talking nostalgia. Gary J's Radio and Television Classics. Special Encore Podcast Upload. Podcast Weekend, Saturday, July 18th on GJRB.
After 1 year, the wait is over. Now join Pastor Ron Johnston and a panel of men and women to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy. In this world of chaos and upheaval, this is the program that puts it all into perspective. How will we survive? God only knows. So trust him and listen to the last 7 days.
Uploaded as a podcast or live every third Friday at 11 a.m. on GJRB.
The Gary Russen program on GJRB online, using a portable microphone today because for some reason this microphone I got is not working right. This other one, it's a nice one. I got a muffler on this one. It doesn't sound all that bad, but got to contend with it. It's one of those changes I just don't like. I mean, I don't know why, but this microphone that microphone I was using fades in and out, and it was not working right at all. So I'm going to have to dismantle it and put it away and see if I can get myself another one some way or another, or find out why the heck it's doing that. Because I had no clue why the heck the microphones die like that. That was a good one. I've had it for a long time, and it's just like gone. You know, it works, but it fades in and out, and it sounds like I'm talking from China on international shortwave, which I'd love to have a ham radio outfit, but you know, I faded it out. But for the people who are on the other end, somewhere in, let's say, Hawaii. But anyway, that's how that goes, you know. So anyway, back here, the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online, and sorry to say, just one of those days, folks, where I'm having a lovely time. Wonderful. Fantastic. Marvelous. Anyway, one of those things. But anyway, I'm going to do something different here, as you will notice. I'm going to make up some segments that I didn't get a chance to do. I'm somewhat following this program log, but I'm not following it to the exact. In other words, I'm not following it verbatim. I'm just following it a little bit. And what I'm doing right now is going through, and when I get off the air, what I do usually is I go through the program log, and I write I have a log that I write right after I get off the air, after I get done with my show. I write in my log what I thought of the program. I write my own criticisms after I get done with my show in my log. And what I'll do is I'll write suggestions to myself on how I could do it differently, how I can make the program sound better, and how I can adjust the program log so that things work the way I have, so that the program log works. Sometimes I make myself do the impossible when it comes to getting things ready to go on the air at the times they're supposed to. So in a case like what we got now, that kind of fell through, but I could still follow at least some of my program log anyhow, regardless. So that is what I'm doing right now, and got some makeup stuff to play and everything. So I'll be taking this 15-minute break, and then when I get done out of this, I'll be back with another edition of the Gary Russen program and one more half hour of the Gary Russen program as well for you here on GJRB Online, and all that and a whole lot more here on GJRB. Gary Russen program, having a good time on a Tuesday. Tomorrow, taking the voice recorder and going back to our pastor's house for another edition of The Last 7 Days. Tomorrow, brand new show, brand new stories, brand new discussions. Tomorrow morning we'll record it. It'll be up this weekend during our GJRB podcast weekend. So tune in for that this weekend, GJRB podcast weekend, the last 7 days right here on GJRB. Taking this weekend off again. No programming except for podcast weekend. And then I'll be back next week for another edition. Let's see now. I said I was going to do this. I'll be talking about this later because I want to see what I originally planned the 14th to be our swing time favorites. I'm going to move that. I've already moved that. That show is going to slate it for the 24th. Might even be the 28th because the following weekend, the 17th, I'm going to be doing Way Out There. And then the 18th, I'm doing Sports Page. So that weekend, the 18th and 19th, is going to be a jazz weekend on our 106.7 signal. But we're going to do a Best of Jazz on the 19th. That's a Sunday night on GJRB. The Best of Jazz on Sunday Night Jazz. It's a brand new addition to GJRB. So if you'll tune in for that, Sunday Night Jazz on GJRB, and if it goes good and we get a lot of hits on this, it'll be on our GJRB online fall schedule. So you'll want to check that out. Sunday Night Jazz. Be fabulous. You'll enjoy that a lot. And let's see. Coming up also, Swing Time Favorites. And I've been promoting this. I promoted it on my Swing Time show. It's going to be fabulous. The best big band music by your request. If you have a favorite big band selection for the days of the big band era, you'd like to hear it. Some of the stuff I played, some of the stuff from Tommy Dorsey, and Jimmy Dorsey, and Doris Day, Cal Basie, Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, play it for you right here on GJRB. It's a Swing Time request, and it's going to be part of our GJRB Online Jazz Week, and it'll be airing on the 24th. I'm going to move things around. I'm going to take the other show I was planning on doing there. On the 28th, we're going to do Rock Worship. I'm going to change that. And then on the 31st, we'll do another Gary Russen program, Freestyle Friday edition. So that's how that's going to work. Now, next week, I was originally planning on the 15th being a Gary Russen program, middle of the road, over the hump day edition. I'm moving that up a week to the 22nd, and I'm going to do the Gary Russen program on the 22nd. And I'll explain that a little later on. What I'm doing there, and I'll be talking a lot about that stuff to you. So tune in for that. I'm Gary J. Russen. Hope you're enjoying the program. The Gary Russen program will continue in just a moment, but just to let you know that that's how that's going to all work now. Coming up in our last segment, our last couple of segments, I'm going to be leaving it open to you, chat room users. Come on into the Spreaker chat room. Talk with me a little bit. And you can also talk with me on my Google Plus. I'm going to go into my fan pages on GJRB Online Listener Group. I'm going to go ahead and start spreading this show around. And we're going to do another part in 15 minutes. So stay with me. This is GJRB Online, the What's Happening sound.
In 2015, GJRB is still the What's Happening sound.